Welcome, everyone. This is the one, the only Telarus Tuesday call for July 24th, 2018. Here in Utah, it's Pioneer Day, a state holiday commemorating the arrival of the first group of pioneers into the Salt Lake Valley back in 1847, and celebrating everyone who emigrated here during that era. I'm Doug Miller, the voice of Telarus, inviting you to please log in to our video feed for all of today's valuable information and to submit questions and comments for our presenter. I'll be joined today by Mickey Otero. She is the channel sales trainer at Office Depot, a provider of managed IT services to complement and support many of the IT implementations sold by Telarus partners. Office Depot can manage every aspect of your client's technology needs, and with Office Depot's proactive remote monitoring, technical support, and full problem resolution, problems and issues are often resolved even before your client is aware they've occurred. Don't miss today's fascinating discussion with Office Depot. It's coming up in just minutes. And if you happen to miss last week's Telarus Tuesday call, we were joined by Ed Dreyer. He's the Senior Technology Strategist at Steadfast, a multi-million-dollar premier co-location and managed IT infrastructure solutions provider. Steadfast specializes in flexible cloud environments, infrastructure hosting, and a full suite of reliable managed services and security. That recorded discussion with Steadfast is available now in your Telarus partner back office. Well, it's time to remind everyone once again that qualification is underway for this year's Telarus President's Club for the cruise of a lifetime to Havana, Cuba, in March 2019. There are so many ways to qualify, either with Telarus directly or by qualifying with one of the suppliers shown on your screen. There are some phenomenal offers there, but some are limited, so you're going to need to move quickly. More details online at the address indicated, or you can phone Telarus' new partner hotline at 877-346-3232. And just like they do on the commercials, I'll repeat that 5 times. No. 877-346-3232 for information. You can cruise to Havana with the Telarus President's Club. No doubt you can do this. A quick scheduling note to our Connecticut partners. If you had registered for the Telarus Bowling event previously scheduled tomorrow at Foxwoods Resort, need to note that that event has been postponed, but it will be rescheduled in September. Look for a new invitation coming out your way soon. However, there are some tremendous upcoming live Telarus events this week we hope you'll attend. We're putting on 3 of our fast and informative Tech Talk sessions. Today, Tuesday, July 24th, right after this call, from 9 until 11 a.m. Pacific time. We'll be at the Microsoft Technology Center in Irvine, California. Come and join Call Tower and discover the vast opportunities around selling a native voice-enabled Skype for Business solution enhanced with Big Leaf's SD-WAN offering. Tech Talk in Irvine. You can head over there right now. And also today, Tuesday, from noon until 1:30 p.m. Central Time, Telarus welcomes you to the Seasons 52 Fresh Grill in Houston, Texas, to join Ring Central for lunch and to learn how to leverage Ring Central's unique UCaaS products with Telarus tools and specialty resources to win mid-size and enterprise customers. We'll see you in Houston. And then this Thursday, July 26th, from 11:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. Central Time, we are at the Cologix Data Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Join Telarus and Cologix, Accessa, and Nice in Contact for lunch and an in-depth roundtable discussion with these industry-leading suppliers as they share insights, trends, and partner success stories. That's Cologix, Accessa, and Nice in Contact. It's all Thursday in Minneapolis. And then for those of you considering attending next week's CompTIA ChannelCon in Washington, D.C., here is Telarus VP of Marketing, Amy Bailey. She's got an outstanding offer for you. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining.
Oh, thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really excited to come to CompTIA this year. CompTIA, if you don't know, is the training organization for all IT and telecom. So if there's ever a skill that you want to brush up on or get certified in, CompTIA is definitely the place to go. At the show, we will actually have a class that we will be presenting. It's a pre-con show or class, so it's Monday night from 4:30 until 6:30 p.m. Roger Blom will actually be presenting that for us, and it is called Build a Recurring Revenue Business with Telarus. And this is kind of learning how to use our tools. So if you want to get a brush up on our tools or see the latest matrices, things like that, we'll be talking all about that here. We'll also be joined by Joseph Galuzzi. Joe is our regional vice president up in the northeast part of this country. So he'll be there as well. This is a completely free show. It's free to attend this show. So I definitely would recommend, if you're in the area or if you're looking for some great training, maybe you didn't make it to Partner Exchange this year and you've got a little extra time at the end of this month, I would definitely recommend going. You go to comptia.com and then it'll take you to ChannelCon. You can register there, again, completely free. There are still some hotel rooms, I think, available at the host hotel, but you can certainly stay wherever you'd like. And after this special class that we're having on Monday night, we will be taking everybody to dinner. You can go on to our website, telarus.com/events, and you will see the ChannelCon dinner listed right there. We'd like you to register for that so we know how many people to make a reservation for. But this will be great. There's different tracks that you can choose from here, great education. There's great community groups here. There's a huge trade show, lots of really interesting stuff here. So definitely would recommend you come and check out CompTIA ChannelCon and come visit us. We'll have a booth there.
This is a great way to kick off next week's show. Monday night now, they'll have the class with Telarus and then dinner for all who register for that as well. Sounds like a fantastic event. Get to know Telarus, revisit some friends and acquaintances there before kicking off the show with CompTIA on Tuesday. Sound right?
Yep, sounds perfect. We have 6 sponsors that are sponsoring our dinner, so you get to meet some fun folks there as well. So definitely recommend you come out.
Yeah, in fact, we want to give a shout out and a thanks to them. We've got Steadfast, China Telecom, Flexential, Office Depot, Spectrum, and Vonage all participating in that, so it should be a terrific event. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate you joining the call, and it should be a terrific event.
Anytime, Doug. Thanks. And also, I wanted to just throw out there that Office Depot, our speaker for today, is also sponsoring not only this ChannelCon dinner, but also sponsoring President's Club. They just added to the President's Club sheet. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely after you listen to the call today, that might be a way for you to get to come to Cuba with us.
Nice. Well, thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. All right, we're also happy to announce the upcoming August editions of our Telarus Innovation Conference, the exclusive all-day immersive technology training experience with workshops and case studies on security, SD-WAN, contact center, and so much more. Take your business to the next level and network with the industry experts. This is an outstanding opportunity designed to help you take full advantage of Telarus tools, resources, and support. And of course, at the event's end, you'll join us for prizes and happy hour. It's a great event. Here's the schedule. Tuesday, August 14th, we will be in Pleasanton, California at Palm Event Center in the Vineyard. Also on the 14th, we're in New York City at City Winery. And then on Thursday, August 16th, Telarus goes to Nashville, Tennessee. We'll be at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and also that day in Portland, Oregon at the Nines Luxury Hotel. We hope to see you at one of our upcoming Telarus Innovation Conferences. You can register and RSVP today at Telarus.com events for any of our upcoming opportunities. All right, let's get to this. My favorite part of the Telarus Tuesday call, some exciting and very well-deserved recognition. 3 of our high-performing Telarus partners have put up some of the top wins in the past week. Each is a combo sale featuring multiple products from a specific supplier. In our 3rd position, we congratulate Sam Nassar, president of TBOT, the best of Telecom Incorporated, from Union City, California, near Fremont. Sam and his team closed an outstanding sale of both point-to-point and fiber Ethernet services from Granite to a client in the travel services industry. Granite allows you to consolidate multiple vendors and invoices under a single national supplier. that provides discounted service. One company, one bill, one point of contact at Granite. The best of telecom proves the company's name by providing the best service possible while delivering end-to-end solutions and structure. It's always about analyzing, planning, and managing. TBOT makes use of best practices and benchmarking to provide their clients with exceptional and expeditious service. Congratulations, Sam, on this tremendous Granite sale. And taking our number 2 spot this week, Telarus recognizes and congratulates Meg Toops, the CEO, and all of the team at Blue Sky IT Partners from Houston, Texas. Meg and the Blue Sky team closed a very large combo sale of both cable and fiber Ethernet services from GTT to a client in the real estate services industry. GTT is committed to redefining enterprise communications. Their Tier 1 IP network is ranked in the top 5 worldwide and connects clients to any location in the world and any application in the cloud. Blue Sky IT Partners is a premier IT solutions company. They are focused on global field services, telecom, and cloud consulting, combining big picture insight with detail-oriented service. Congratulations, Meg Toops and all of the team at Blue Sky IT Partners on this impressive GTT sale. And topping our Telarus leaderboard this week, and they've done it before, this week they've done it again. Telarus congratulates the tremendous team at Invite Networks here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Invite Networks closed an absolutely phenomenal sale of both SIP trunking and analog voice services from Veracity to a client in the personal care products space. Veracity is a facilities-based provider with a next-generation network, providing clients with a full range of technology services at reasonable prices. Invite Networks is an end-to-end, circuit-to-endpoint, no-nonsense, best-of-breed solutions provider. Real solutions founded by engineers and run by engineers. Invite Networks is awesome as a service. Congratulations to the team at Invite Networks. They top our leaderboard once again with our top Telarus sale of the week. And we thank all of our partners for trusting Telarus with your business. Telarus is built for you. Well, here's a quick peek at this week's training calendar. We have 4 excellent featured opportunities as Telarus and our suppliers help build your business with valuable information you need to know. First up today, Tuesday, July 24th, beginning at 2 p.m. Eastern, it's the kickoff of Rackspace's Sizzlin' Summer Series. Now, this is an online interactive forum entitled Think Behind the Line, a critical conversation about how to ask the right questions and uncover new opportunities by thinking beyond the network. Now, the series is designed to help each of us understand not only the technology, but how to identify and address customers' business needs. Think behind the line. It's an interactive webinar series from Rackspace, and it begins today. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, July 25th at 2 p.m. Eastern, special training from Altice, delivering the convergence of technology and content through both the extensive deployment of fiber and mobile broadband and the delivery of compelling entertainment, sports, and other content. Altice brings everything to their customers' fingertips anytime. Altice USA is one of the largest broadband communications and video services providers in the country. Altice delivers broadband, pay TV, telephony services, Wi-Fi hotspot access, proprietary content, and advertising services. Your clients can take advantage of the Altice difference. Join this special cable uses training from Altice. It's scheduled tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. You don't want to miss it. And then on Thursday, July 26th, this time beginning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, Call Tower is offering a crash course on selling unified communications as a service. It's no longer a matter of whether clients will embrace UCaaS. It's simply a matter of when. 60% of companies are still dealing with legacy communications equipment and PBX technology, and it simply no longer meets their needs. This is your opportunity. Join Call Tower for this action-packed 30-minute course on helping your clients understand and adopt these exciting new technologies and solutions. It's Thursday at 11:30 Eastern. And also on Thursday, this time at 2 p.m. Eastern, you'll genuinely want to check out this special deep dive training from Fusion into POTS line applications. Yep, that's what I said. Analog business lines, if that helps. The applications are still out there and they're needed. Think of alarm and elevator lines, backup applications, satellite offices, and something that just plain still works great when the power goes out or your internet goes down. Business lines are still needed, and they're a great way to help you get in the door with new clients. Now, Fusion is a leading cloud provider and also has an industry leading portfolio of analog line services as well. Find out how you'll benefit during this Thursday 2 p.m. training. It is from Fusion. You'll want to be there. The details and registration links for these and for many other live and recorded learning opportunities are all in your Telarus partner back office at agent.telarus.com. And of course, Telarus always provides our partners with live help as well from Telarus engineers, project managers, account managers, and simply the best support in the industry. Let us help build your business. And here are some of the best available spiffs currently offered to Telarus partners for sales of popular products from our suppliers. Among this week's featured offerings, from Viasat. Kick off your summer right. Viasat has doubled the incentive to sell Viasat Business, offering 2x MRR on all business internet plans sold to new customers. You have clients that are subject to cable fallout, or are located in hard-to-reach locations, or who need a truly diverse backup connection. These are perfect candidates for Viasat Business Internet. Now, last month, Viasat launched new service plans starting at just $50 monthly. Viasat also launched speeds of up to 100 meg and unlimited data. You'll get 2x MRR spiffs on that Viasat Business. It's now through August 31st. And then next, from Comcast Business, it's their Spring into Summer spiff, celebrating the summer of SD-WAN. Just sell Comcast Business award-winning SD-WAN either alone or with Business Internet and or Business Ethernet. On a 3-year term, you'll earn a spiff payment equal to 2x MRR. Comcast Business SD-WAN is the first NFV service built on their Active Core platform, a carrier-grade, gigabit-powered software-defined networking platform delivered on the nation's largest IP network. Sales must be order accepted between May 22nd and September 21st. Spring into summer with Comcast Business SD-WAN. And finally, from Vonage Business, Vonage is celebrating their 99.999% uptime reliability on their top-tier network with their Uptime Challenge, where top-performing agents can qualify to win quarterly cash prizes, big ones, and even a new ride at the promotion's end. How about a Harley-Davidson or a BMW 330? In all, Vonage will award approximately $900,000 in prizes under this promotion. Put 99.999% to work for you and fuel your clients' productivity in the office or on the go. Cash and prizes throughout 2018 from Vonage. Fantastic deals from our suppliers, and there are many more. You can check out all of the Telarus supplier spiffs and incentives anytime online at promo.telarus.com. Well, as I mentioned earlier, I'm very happy to be joined today by Mickey Otero. She is the channel sales trainer at Office Depot and joins us today to discuss the benefits of adding Office Depot's managed IT services to complement and support Telarus partner sales. Now think of it. You spend precious time designing and deploying a client's technology solution, but any number of issues can compromise its effectiveness. There's malware, firewall policies, application updates. Well, Office Depot offers IT as a service, managed technology solutions tailored for your clients. Mickey, welcome to our Telarus Tuesday call. This is such a universally applicable offering for Telarus partners. We're glad you're here.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So my name is Mickey Otero, and thank you for the introduction. So Office Depot, we are the change that you've been waiting for. Really exciting new initiatives that we have going on with Office Depot. And today, many of you probably recognize Office Depot for our brick and mortar stores. And we're offering an endless array of office supplies and print services currently. So we still do have all of those things, and we aren't here just to offer the pens and paper anymore as a service. So we are here to change the channel. Next slide, please. So you may be wondering how it's possible to move from office supplies to advanced IT services. And with the right leadership like Jerry Smith, our CEO, in place and our coaching team, anything really is possible. Office Depot has a history of servicing the needs of the SMB market. And in fact, back in the early days, they say, Office Depot was among the pioneers of making personal computers available for small businesses. And one could say that SMBs and services really are the core of our company, and we're just expanding that core into the services of IT. And technology is the office supply of the future, and that's a quote from our CEO. And through our suite of business services, we are equipped to meet the SMB needs anywhere along their journeys. So from starting all the way to accelerating their business. Next slide. So based on a survey that we did, these are the top 5 things that consultants look for when selecting a service provider to partner with. And Office Depot has designed and launched a channel program that's fully aligned with these criteria. We've done a little bit of research on this, and here's just a few things that I would like to share. Next slide. So 75% of the SMB market, they outsource one or more of their services. And 45% of the SMB market do not have IT staff. And SMBs and the sub 250 employees is the undeserved market for managed services. So you can imagine that if a issue happened with their IT, it could potentially put one of the SMB businesses out of business. So that we need to make sure that they have all of those needs that they have met. Next slide. Taking on small business clients should be an asset and not a liability, but it hasn't been, has it? So I know, and typically you avoid the SOHO, which is the small office, home office businesses, or the clients underneath 100 employees, because they're time consuming and they're challenging to manage. But given the chance, wouldn't you like to accelerate your growth in the largest business category in the United States? So that's up to you to decide, but there is a very large market there, and we are helping you to align with that market. Next slide. So we at Office Depot have a new vision, and here's what we saw lacking in this marketplace that drove us to this transformation that we're happening. So SMB is the magical acronym, small to medium businesses. And many of you fall into that category, and it brings you a significant challenge. You can't be all things to all people, and everyone wants to be, and many of you have tried to be all things to all people, but you know that it stretches us thin. And you can't have enough resources, which means you can't maintain a level of quality, and it can be frustrating to you. And of course it does. But you can provide all things, and you can choose to focus on one of the things you're best at and promote yourself as being the best at that. But your customers will always need other services beyond your best offering. So you'll need to partner, which means you'll have to expose your customer to other providers, which means you will have to be able to trust them as well. Scary stuff in a competitive market. But we believe with our new vision and alignment, we'll be able to provide you with the services that the SMB market needs. So everything MSP for the everyday SMB. The way we see it, businesses need 3 main things to operate on a daily basis. Aside from financial support and their people, of course, the first are supplies, which we happen to have a few of those, right? And next are business services, both front and back end. So on the front end, this is everything that is customer facing. We can help support creating a logo, creating and developing websites, also creating marketing campaigns. And on the back end of the support, we offer payroll, bookkeeping, and legal services. And we have all of those there. And the third piece of it is IT. All of those technology functions that are mundane tasks or they bog down the businesses are what we're here to tackle, from monitoring to security to full outsourced IT. This is the trifecta, and Office Depot helps you score big with your customers and helping you to expand your portfolio to tap into new revenue streams. So gain the power to deliver enterprise level solutions to all of your markets. You're thinking this sounds great, but you guys are Office Depot, and how does that work? I thought you just did supplies. So, well, Office Depot is here to make selling services simple, and we provide great customer experiences and in turn help you to accelerate your business and grow your revenue starting right now today. In order to make this transition happen, we had two choices: to buy it or to build it. For those business services, we built that part of the company and are making those services available to you through the channel. And then Office Depot, we acquired CompuCom. And how many of you are familiar with the name? If you are, that's great. And for those of you who are not so familiar, CompuCom is a very large MSP, managed service provider, of those of you who do not know what an MSP may be. And they have played in a very high level enterprise space, think Inc. 150 type of clients, and they've been in this space for over 30 years. So we're able to tap into their enterprise and technical relationships to be able to provide ITaaS to your customers, also known as IT as a service. An important piece for you is that with this acquisition, we gain access to over 6,000 W-2 technicians nationwide. So that means we provide those technicians there in-house. And that is plus our presence of 1,400 retail stores, meaning that you've got the reach to be able to service your customer whether they're at home or they're traveling. Next slide. And we do have a host of business services, as I mentioned just previously, for sale through this channel. And these range from building your brand, your logo design, marketing, and operationalizing the business. But today we're going to focus mainly on our technology offerings. If you have someone that is interested in this, please reach out. We'll definitely make sure you have all of the resources that you need to be successful in this space. Next slide. Now here's where the money's at. I know you guys like to hear about the money, so let's go ahead and get into that. So we have 3 IT bundles that were designed with the SMB market in mind. So Foundation is for those who have a cloud-based environment. There's the package there on the screen, and just want their system to work. This includes basic monitoring, antivirus, updates, and remote support. And then we go into the professional bundle that provides the same serious security with machine learning antivirus, managed firewall, and 2-factor authentication. The advanced bundle is for those who want a fully IT outsourced. And it covers the server, the hardware, desktops, and data, as well as on-site support if we can't handle it remotely. All of these bundles are built upon, so everything that is in the Foundation is included in Professional plus those additional items there, and everything in Advanced includes everything from Foundation and Professional. And all of the prices are for the right space, and it's really easy to get started with our 10-day onboarding plan. And next slide. So jump into the game with Office Depot and gain a new, grow deeper and wider with your current customer base while building new revenue streams. Our team is really ready to support you every way throughout the sale. And so some of our benefits, they don't just stop there. We have more value for your customer base and new revenue streams that really understand the market. Our IT as a service is a subscription based, so that's keeps managing that every single month. And there is different ways and faster ways to build your residual revenue streams, which is very exciting. We have a very simplified sales and ordering process, so no heavy lifting. You get the sale and we take it from there with your customers. Also, our sales enablement and support is broad set of verticals, so we can help everyone from the doctor down the street all the way to the CPA or the attorney. Next slide. And the benefits don't just stop there. Rest easy knowing that we are a true compliant commitment to your own practice. If your focus is UCAS, adding our IT services, practice can take the strain off of your own staff for those times when you have to visit a customer's location just to set up one of their new employee devices. In addition to proactive monitoring and health checks, we become an outsourced IT staff with the ability to attend to both their needs on-site and off-site, as I had mentioned. And our managed service address the security vulnerabilities that normally pose a threat to smaller BYOD solutions. If your focus is network infrastructure, we're the perfect fit for your ongoing support. To put it plainly, we're not selling those services. Add our IT as a service to your own core solutions to help augment your business capabilities. And instead of competing with you, we're helping you gain deeper and wider relationships with your customers and clients everywhere. Next slide. So thank you all so much. And just a reminder, we have a wonderful initiative right now to help you get to President's Club. So make sure that you check back with your support team there at Telarus and get you all registered. The contest started from July 1st and will go until the end of the year. I really appreciate everyone's time today, and I'll turn it back over to you, Doug.
Thanks, Mickey. We're so glad you're here on today's call. We're speaking with Mickey Otero. She's the channel sales trainer at Office Depot, a true channel supplier, about their managed IT services and other available services available through the channel via our Telarus partners. We have a case study featuring A1 BizCom, and Mickey, I understand we're going to be posting that in our Telarus partner back office. This is a great way to learn more about the solutions and solutions that are available and their applicability. Anything that you wanted to bring up about that case study here?
We will have that over there shortly, and it's pretty exciting. We've got a lot of actual case studies coming your way, so we'll definitely keep you all posted on that.
Very good. Well, it is time for our weekly Q&A session featuring Mickey Otero. We've got a number of questions that have come in from our partners on the chat line. We invite you to continue submitting those for Mickey. I got to tell you just right on the front end, I love shopping at Office Depot. Now, that sounds like a complete unnecessary compliment here, but I do. And my wife and daughter will tell you this. They want to go over and look at stores at the mall down here. And I say, well, I'll just meet you over at Office Depot. What on earth are you going to look at in there? I go look at the computers. I look at all of the different hardware, the little things I can buy for the office, whatever else. I like hanging out in there. And I think a lot of our customers and clients and partners do as well. But you're right when you say that most of us have never thought of Office Depot as a channel supplier and someone that we can represent to our clients when we go out and talk about IT services, as well as other office and marketing services. When did Office Depot decide to get into the channel, and why do you think this is such a great fit for what our partners do?
Great question. So we actually started at the end of last year, and we recently acquired CompuCom at the beginning of this year. So I think for us, with our new CEO, Jerry, he mentioned that technology is the office supply of the future, and it really is. And so for us to stay relevant and to be able to really offer additional items to our SMB market, it was just, it made sense, and it was just a perfect fit for us moving forward to have these services for our customers and really be that one-stop shop for them.
Well, I liked the quote from the CEO at the beginning that said technology is the office supply of the future, and that's so true. Let's get to a few of the questions that have come up on the chat line because I think these are going to fit right in. Let's talk a little bit, first of all, about the bundles that you mentioned. We've got the
Perfect.
Foundation bundle, which is mostly cloud oriented, the Professional bundle, which offers even greater security, and then the Advanced bundle, which is essentially an external IT department. Few questions that came in. Our partners want to know, Zachary Schechter started off with, can Office Depot manage anything on the IP voice side? For example, will they manage equipment such as a Cisco call manager or that type of management?
Yes, great question. So when we onboard a customer, we will go through all of the services that they have. If they have any warranties or anything that they're currently using, we will add that to their agreement, and then we will work out a plan to manage that for them. All the way down to a warranty. If an item, breaks or whatnot, we will reach out and help get that fixed for them through that warranty.
John Maddox asked a number of questions out there that I want to get to. Let's talk about response times on this. What can clients count on in terms of response time to their questions, inquiries, and perhaps the need for an on-site visit?
Another great question. So something super exciting that we are very proud of. We have 24 hours and 24/7 phone support, and they are local out in the Carolinas. So you will get someone live 24/7. And then if you do need someone to come out to you, we do have a 4-hour window to get a technician out to you in that area.
Not bad at all. Is the service branded as Office Depot, or can it be white labeled to represent Telarus or our partners' individual businesses?
That's a great question as well. So we are currently working on the branding and everything, just transparency. And so once we get more updates on that, I will definitely fill everyone in. But as of today, it is an Office Depot product.
Let's talk about footprint. This was a question that came up from Brent Allgood. Is this available nationwide? I mean, the stores are everywhere. Are the IT services available that way as well, or are we in limited markets right now?
Oh, no, we are nationwide, and we can help support you anywhere across the nation.
Fantastic. All right. From Brad, I think this is Brad Carell, but I don't have a last name on here. There is an issue, and it's a legitimate issue, when you're dealing with the small to medium-sized business market of cost. They are often very wary about what they can afford to purchase, the types of services that they can bring in. Do you have any kind of an idea that you can share with us about the cost for these types of bundled services? And there's a second follow-up question. Do you require customers to buy all new gear to bring them up to, let's say, Office Depot standards for managing those services on their infrastructure? Or can you pretty well work with whatever they've got?
So on those notes, that's the reason why we have created these bundles. There are set prices, and I will make sure that you all get the package and the price breakdown. So for example, on the Foundation bundle, it is a per user per site. So it's $39 per user per month, per $39 per site. So if they have more than one site, it'll be a per site fee, and then however many users that they have. So we can support, anywhere from 1 to 200 different employees there.
One of the concerns that partners always have, and I apologize if anybody else is hearing a little bit of feedback, I'm hearing a little bit in mine, but how will Office Depot work with the channel versus working through their brick and mortar stores, and perhaps will there be any kind of a direct selling channel as well? Our partners are interested, of course, in knowing what their competition might be for selling these services.
So currently today, we are leveraging our channel partners a lot more than we are in-house. So there is not too much competition as of today for you to go out and be successful selling this. And we are definitely here to support you throughout the entire process. And we have a few CAMs in place, channel account managers, that will help support you be successful as well. So we are leveraging you all a lot. So you're in a great position as of today.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, essentially our partners can bring you the opportunity and you take it from there, correct?
Exactly.
That's so valuable. So many of our partners have to spend a lot of time, as you mentioned earlier. This small to medium sized business group, it's so large and it's continuing to grow, but it is very, very time intensive. It's time consuming. And many of our partners have, of course, turned to Telarus and our account management group to take over some of the day to day management of their accounts. You're saying here that they can also turn to Office Depot for that managed IT services, the type of ongoing management that needs to happen to keep those businesses afloat. And it really isn't just IT only. You talked also about marketing services that are available and other office services as well.
Yes, absolutely. So we take the ball once you hand it over to us, and we also help set up all of their websites should they need that. If they are really just a startup, we'll start there, and then we'll integrate the IT services down the road throughout that. There was an additional question that I did not expand on. I apologize about that, about the hardware. From my understanding, and I will make sure I double check this answer for you all, but for hardware, we will go in and either bring in our own hardware or use what they have. For example, in our advanced bundle, we use Meraki firewall, and we actually provide the equipment for that. So that alone is a $1,400 value just in the software.
My goodness. That's just a tremendous value.
It really is.
Are there any on-site services that are available with either the foundation or the professional package, or is on-site work limited to the advanced package bundle?
The on-site is only for the advanced bundle. So if there comes a situation that we cannot help them remotely, which we can do probably about 98% of the time, 99% of the time, if there is that 1% that we're not able to fix it remotely, we will send out someone, but they do have to have the advanced bundle. I recommend leading with the advanced bundle because it is such a value having that firewall included in the package.
Well, you have an interesting perspective on the market, of course, from your position. Where do you see things going in the SMB marketplace? Obviously, we're told from every survey out there that space is going to continue to grow. But from your perspective, do you see their reliance and willingness to rely on outsourced services growing as well?
Absolutely. It really is the future of our company and the future of what's going on in the industry, in the SMB industry. There's so much opportunity, and there's constantly people starting up businesses and growing and developing. And so we definitely are ahead of the curve there whenever it comes to this. And we've been able to outsource a lot of our own competition. So it's been really exciting in these past few months that we've been getting going. So there's a lot of opportunity, and it's just going to continue to grow moving forward.
Carse, one of our partners, is asking on the question and answer line if there is an onboarding fee for new MSP customers. And what about help desk services? Are those US based? How do you operate those?
Wonderful question. So there is a one-time fee depending on the bundle that they want to go with, anywhere from $199 to $399 setup fees. So depending on which bundle that they want to go with. And then our help desk, it is all located in the South Carolina there. And so you will have access to that 24/7. So it's a very great selling point, and there is a lot of support around that.
Jim Fruin is asking whether or not the partners can continue to be the first point of contact for customer calls so that they can continue to own and manage that relationship and be very visible in front of their partners, with Office Depot essentially operating in the background or after the partner's been notified. How does that work? How do you keep the partners front and center there?
That's great. Yeah. So we definitely value our partners and want to make sure that they're in the loop. So it's completely up to you if you would like to give them your contact information, and then you connect them with our support line. And then they can contact our support line directly should they have any questions. It definitely, I understand that you want to be front and center, but also want to have that availability for them to be able to get support immediately in case you're doing something. So we'll definitely do our best to keep you in the loop. And if you have any questions about that, just let us know. Okay.
Mickey, you talked earlier about the purchase of CompuCom and how that got part of this all started, got the ball rolling a little bit. One of the questions that is certain to come up from our partners' clients is the technological expertise that those who will be working with them and serving them have. Can you talk just a little bit about the training and the expertise and the certifications that the Office Depot staff has in providing these managed services?
Yes, so CompuCom, they have over 100,000 different certifications. So that's one of the reasons, the main reason really, that we partnered with them to be able to bring this to the marketplace. They have all of the certifications. They've been very successful in this market, and they really do have the best in class enterprise level of services for the enterprise. And so we've been able to tailor that to the SMB and still have that high quality service.
One of the questions that just came in, public clouds, AWS, GCP, Azure, those supported as well?
That is a great question. I've actually not been asked that before, but I will get that answer to you today.
Very good. Let's talk about how partners sell this to their clients. What is the best way to initiate a conversation around these outsourced managed services, and what sort of marketing materials or resources should partners refer their clients to learn more information?
Yes, we have wonderful different marketing pieces, and I'll make sure that we get those over to you today as well. We have talk tracks, probing questions, things to start your conversation. But one of the main ones that you can use if you just want to write something down and get started today is, how are you protecting your IT? How are you protecting your data? What are you doing around IT services, and how are you managing your technology? We have a lot of marketing resources for you all.
Seems like there wouldn't be a business out there that doesn't need at least to discuss these types of services and open that conversation. Great way for our partners to get back in the door if they haven't talked with someone for a while, and certainly to expand the number of services that they have with these existing clients. It's a great conversation for a new client as well as an existing one.
I agree. It really is. And, a lot of people aren't really aware of that they do need this protection. I mean, people are getting hacked every single day, and there's security breaches and malwares going on constantly. So it's very important for, regardless of your size of business, to protect your information for your customers' sake.
Brent Olga just sent one more question, wants to talk a little bit more about the commission structure. Is there a difference in the way that commissions are paid for, let's say, new logos versus existing customers? Is there any restriction or channel conflict, we might say, in the types of customers that can be brought in if they're already, let's say, a Office Depot customer in some fashion? How does that work with new versus existing customers? What about renewals as well?
Yes, great. So, from my understanding, I believe that any new sale is going to generate as a new revenue stream since it is a service and they're not just buying the supplies or whatnot. So, I will make sure that you all get your commission structure and you have access to be able to see what your pay is going to be per different solution that you onboard.
Great. Well, this is an amazing amount of information, and it's so intriguing because it's a little bit different type of supplier than I think many of our partners who've just sold network for years and are moving into some of these new technologies have thought of, and yet universally applicable to their existing and new clients as well. Let me give you the last word here and just kind of sum this up about why this is such an important entry into our channel supplier family, if you will, and how can our partners best benefit from selling Office Depot services? Mickey, did we lose you? Are you still there?
I apologize. It's getting a little, there we go. It's a little stagnant on my side. Can you repeat that? It was fading out.
We were going to sum it up here a little bit. We wanted to give you a chance to sort of sum it up, give us the last word on why it's so important then that partners take a look at Office Depot, which is admittedly, a little bit different than a lot of the traditional suppliers that they've worked with in terms of selling network services and so forth for many years. But this is such an important, exciting, and growing area. Why should they be taking a look at Office Depot and adding that to their portfolio?
Yeah, so it's really important. It is a huge opportunity. There is a lot of opportunity out in the areas for you all, and I think it's very important for you to add this to your portfolio to not only generate another stream of income for you, but to also have an additional value set on for your customers. You know, whenever it comes to their IT services and technology and security, it's really important for them to be covered. And if we could be your one-stop shop, that's really what our goal is to be here for. So it's just another stream of income, and we are definitely ahead of the market here whenever it comes to these services.
Well, tremendous information. We've thrown a lot of questions at you this morning, Mickey, and you've just been terrific about taking on all of those. This is just a great opportunity for our partners. We encourage you to find out more about Office Depot and what they offer. There's a great summary of some of the channel offerings that are online. You can see those at officedepot.com. Tech Services tell you a little bit more about some of the available services that are offered presently. And of course, if you have more information or more questions about the information that you need, you can get in touch with us here through your partner support manager. We'll put you in touch with Mickey or other resources at Office Depot. And we would love to continue the conversation with additional questions and comments. Mickey, a terrific presentation. Thank you very much for being on our Telarus Tuesday call today. We look forward to having you on again soon.
Thank you for your time today. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon.
A reminder to register for our Telarus Tech Talk events. They're happening in 3 locations around the country this week. And join us for a special education event and spectacular dinner next Monday in Washington, D.C. to help kick off CompTIA's ChannelCon. Our thanks to each of you for your attendance and participation today. If you have suggestions for the Telarus Tuesday call, please send them to marketing@telarus.com. We are back next Tuesday with more. Till then, I'm Doug Miller, the voice of Telarus. Have a great selling week, everyone.